dear Libra. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I read in the order of birthdays, and this time I wish happy birthday to Leo. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's 4 elements. Pick a card reading up. What will happen for me in August for the full members to this channel, and how can I refine my goals to achieve my true potential is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I use the Steampunk Tarot with Barbara Moore for the readings part, and I will start reading your cards. When I open your deck here, I see 4 of Swords together with the Magician. So it seems as if your person is trying to ignore the situation with you. They think that if they play it cool, they will get some great benefits out of this with the Magician here. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Strength card together with the Magician. So I think you are too cool to fall for this. You are too strong to fall for their manipulations. Okay, so that's good news. I call the 4 Archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have 2 of Pentacles together with the Strength card. So when they don't get your attention, they get a little bit broody and a little bit confused. You can see here with this 2 of Coins, they don't get the kind of reaction that they hoped for, and it actually kind of, it's like waves on a beach. They're trying to push a wave onto you, but you know, they push the wave, eventually it's going to go back out and hit them. So what they are trying to do to you, it's what they are end up feeling. So they played cool to make you miss them. But with the Strength card here, you are not falling for it, and then they end up missing you. Or for example, if they are trying to get the upper hand in the relationship and then you don't budge, then you know there's only one thing left for them, and that's for them to budge. So it makes them feel a little bit sad, a little bit nervous, a little bit like their game kind of backfired in their face. Okay, so 6 elements, and here we have the Queen of Cups together with 2 of Pentacles. So this is you, I'm seeing, having empathy for them when they are, you know, in a mess. I don't think they have kind of the same empathy for you when you are in a sticky spot, and they take advantage of that situation. But you, on the other hand, you feel for them, but you have your back turned towards them. So even if you feel that you would want to help them out of this sticky situation, you're not going to do that. So they're definitely in need of some tough love. Okay. So 6 elements: Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Spirit, and Ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So tuning in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this is their most likely action, but also the evolution of your relationship. This is what they would want to have happen. So with the Star card, I feel that they have this kind of very precious love towards you. It's shy love. It's vulnerable love. It's a love where the person feels as if you are probably the most important person in their world, and if they lose you, they end up with nothing. Okay, So I don't know why they are playing these games, but it's probably to not have to feel this kind of vulnerability, I would say, but that's just a educated guess. We'll see. And this is the most likely action, and we have the Hermit here. So it's so important for them to play it cool and to not reveal themselves. And it's making this whole situation very difficult and a little bit entangled, and more difficult than it has to be. If the person was a little bit more brave and were able to stand up for what they truly feel and what they truly want, I think you would have a lot less problems. Okay, so this is their intention. Knight of Wands, they want to look cool in the relationship. They want to come and charm you and sweep you off your feet, or talk a lot, brag a lot, and make you fall for their story of who they are. So either this is a friend, a lover, a relative. That big talk. They don't have to talk much, but when they talk themselves up, and it's like they have the answers for how to live a good life, and they have the answers for like what to do, how to deal with situation, how to deal with problems. It's like they are on top of their game, or they want to come out as such. So it's very important with appearance for this person, and this is how they feel for you. We saw the Star card, so we already know how they feel. With the Four of Swords, they are just trying to ignore how they feel, because how they feel doesn't make them feel cool, okay? It doesn't make them feel on top of the world. It makes them feel vulnerable, small, helpless, possibly, abandoned if they do anything wrong. And they don't want to feel that kind of like ominous feeling. They want to be free, so they are trying to take themselves to an energetic place where they are not bothered by these kind of things. So this is how they view you. Two of Wands. You probably have started to put some boundaries in this relationship. I want to clarify the Knight of Wands. Hit and run. This is what they want it to look like. So this is their intentions, to have a hit and run, because they don't want to get entangled and risk getting hurt, or risk losing something that's really important. I think that ship has already sailed, because you are already super important to them. Clarify the Four of Swords, their feelings. I needed to learn from my own mistakes. So they're making a mistake now, ignoring their feelings. This is a Libra, Sagittarius energy, Aries energy. So it's like a person that's pretty aloof and pretty stubborn. Clarify how they view you. I don't think I ever truly knew you. Knew you. Okay, I think you have changed lately. Before, you were probably more like the Queen of Cups and more empathic towards them, and if something went wrong for them, you were immediately there, supportive. If something went wrong for you, it's not sure that they even, bothered. And then suddenly you changed, and maybe you started to give them back of their own medicine. So this is how they view the relationship. And we have the Fool there. And this is what they would want to have happen. Seven of Pentacles. The Fool is like they have hope. Seven of Pentacles is like they want to postpone and not have hope. I was trying to be bulletproof. I can't handle one more heartbreak. With this, the Fool here, there's one part of you that just wants to call you and, give in and tell you how they really feel and what you really mean to them, and that they are sorry and they will shape up and, behave in better ways. But then they are like the other half, the cool half of them is trying to postpone this, and no, we shouldn't do that. No, it's, they want to be bulletproof because they can't handle heartbreak. So I'm not feeling sorry for them, because they are trying to break your heart in the process. Like, it's better that you are vulnerable and on your knees than that they are vulnerable and on their knees. Maybe they think that you love them more, or that they're making themselves more interesting by behaving like this. But I'm not impressed, okay? So this is the most likely action, and we have Justice here together with 10 of Swords. They know they did wrong, okay? They don't know that they continue doing the wrong thing, but it's so important for them, this with the shell and acting cool, because this is how it really feels. So I wish they were braver, that they could, you know, tell you the truth, but 7 of Wands, maybe you don't want to hear the truth anymore, or at least they believe that you don't want to hear it. So I think they kind of know with the 2 of Wands here also. Justice, 1 + 1, 2 of Wands is like 1 1, so 2 2. I think they know that they did wrong, and that they that you are on to them. So they're very scared. It's like you have blown their facade, and so now you know their game, you know what they are about. So even if they know that they, you know, it blew up in their face, they can't do anything about it, because they fear your judgment. They fear your reaction here. That from now on, they are not going to have any power in the relationship, not any power over you. You will see through everything that they are trying to do, every manipulation, every game. So they feel like it's game over in some way. 10 of Cups. Game over, but not love over, okay? It's mutual love in this situation. It's just that they were trying to keep this mask on. And as I said, you know, they were pushing the wave in, but you just pushed back, and now they are knee deep in water. Water is emotions. So now they feel these dreadful emotions that I didn't want to feel, and it's because of what they did, okay? So they kind of shot themselves in the foot here. And then 7 of Wands, it's this again. I believe this to be you, but I will clarify. 7 of Wands and 7 of Wands and the Moon card, so very scared of your judgment here. Clarify the Justice card. I want to marry you. So that's the truth here, but clarify the 10 of Swords. It was important for me to be the provider, or the person that was, you know, in power, the person that looked cool and, you know, was responsible and secure, and wasn't too easily dramatic or bothered or scared. So to be this cool person, they had to play this game, because they weren't really that cool. They didn't want to come and whine and cry and, oh, if you're going to leave me, or I never felt like this before. How will I manage to do without you if you ever go away? And so they didn't want to be like a wet puddle of, you know, a puddle of mud or wet tears. I don't know. But they know that they screwed up here. So clarify the 10 of Cups. I was serious about us. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. I was scared of hurting you. That's not it. They were scared of getting hurt by you. They were also scared of being kind of exposed by you, and that you wouldn't love the person that they were if you knew what kind of emotional being they truly are. They felt like that would be a worse thing, that they showed them true self, than having this cool exterior. Probably they thought that you loved them because of the cool exterior. So they thought that they would damage the relationship if they were themselves. Clarify 7 of Wands. We were always meant to be together, but now they think that you say no to them, and that you don't want them anymore because, you know, they screwed up. So clarify the 10 of Cups here. Chariot, okay. 2 of Pentacles, clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, it's the Knight of Wands here again. This looks pretty good. It's Sagittarius, Cancer, Sagittarius. It's a lot of action at least, but it's a little bit, still a little bit like blown out of proportion with their ego there. But Queen of Wands. I think they are planning to make some kind of approach, but they're very scared that you will say no to them. But they feel like we were always meant to be together. And they know that they had serious love for you. But it was easier for them to play this Knight of Wands kind of character. Okay. So, what are you advised to do in this situation? The world. Listen to your guides. Listen to your own temperament. If you feel like you're angry with them still, then be angry with them still. If you feel like you can forgive them, forgive them. Listen inside. Don't go against your own nature. So try to stay attuned with the higher parts of your own being. The Garden and the Gate. I think this is the person, they have lived in this secured, gated community, and now they need to go outside and, you know, show their vulnerability, take off their high walls and fences and guards, and be, you know, true with you. So that's the choice that they have. I can see that they are planning this. I can't 100% say that they will have the courage to do this, but I think the Seven of Wands is also for them trying to fight for, you know, what's important. And I think they have definitely decided that you are important, but it's also very important for them to protect themselves and be bulletproof. So it kind of weighs here. But the card says that they will reach out and they will fight for your love, but they are very scared. It's scary to go outside your gated community. And for you, it's about, you know, being adult, being in tune with your own being, trying to not just run away with your emotions. For example, let's say that you are super angry with them because you feel disrespected and hurt and humiliated. The humiliation is a real feeling, but it's your ego being humiliated. It's not your eternal soul that's humiliated. So try to look a little bit deeper beyond the hurt from your own ego and see what your soul is saying about this, what it wants. But you know, don't go back to a person that you have lost hope about, and don't force yourself just because the divine says so. It needs to be like 100. You need to be in it if this is going to be worth it, because this is a very tricky person. So if you're not 100% in it, then it's no use, because it requires some resilience. You need to be able to believe in the love and take some hits, because just because this person muster off some stamina or some you know, courage to go and speak to you doesn't mean that they have changed. They will still always or it's easy for them to fall back onto their ego thing. So they can be nice for a while, but then they will start to become egocentric again, and you will have to work that out together with them, and, you know, ask what's triggered them, what triggers them to go behind the wall again. So it's if you want this, you need to be ready for that longer schedule of work in the relationship. Okay. I would urge you to watch the love reading for August, or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month, to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video to help the channel out, and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.